Okay, YouTubers, hopefully it's not too windy out here today to be doing this video, but I know it's been a while since I've done any videos, so I'm gonna go ahead and I guess try this, and hopefully it's not too windy and noisy. But this is gonna be a chicken coop update. I don't think I've really even done any videos on our chicken coop, and so I guess that's what I'm doing today, is a chicken coop video, just to kind of show everyone what we're doing. I know that in videos in the past I've showed how I keep my chickens cool in the summer, and this is where we're at right now. We're at the coop where I keep them cool in the summertime. I've got the watering deal, and then I've got the little house there and a fan and all that good stuff. Anyway, what I'm going to show you today is my daughter and I have decided to try to get some power and water out to the chicken coop. I don't know anybody that owns chickens and tries to keep them watered. Carrying a 5-gallon watering deal is a pain in the butt. So what I've done is I've redesigned this, and I know this video is probably pretty boring so far, but what I've got here is I bought this little, I don't know what you call it, some kind of a little adapter, and this tubing that fits on there. It's a 1/4 inch, and it just runs over to here. I've got the T, I put a T in here, as you can see. I've got a T, and then I found this really cool on-off valve, which I didn't even know they made. I was going to try to figure out how I could do something like that without I didn't know they made anything, so I was going to try to figure out my own method. But anyway, what this on-off valve is for is the misters that I've shown in previous videos. Sorry, I've got this door on here. We've got new chicks, so I have to keep them closed in, and I don't want any predators getting in there. But anyway, this is the coop that I keep the baby chicks in during the fall and winter and whatnot, keep them warm. And during the summertime, I open this up and let the grown chickens stay in there and get warm, or stay cool. Anyway, what I've done is I've put a T here, and I've got this little on-off valve, but then off of the T I've got this tubing, and of course it goes under the ground. Now my daughter's been helping me the last couple days, and she's wanting to earn some extra money, so I told her I'd pay her to dig me a trench. So what we've done is we've dug a trench all along here, and you can see right here, this is a spot that hasn't been covered up yet. Inside of here is where I keep the chicks, and I guess I can show you that. We've got 6 newbies in here, and I've got a little extension cord in there, and I've got their light, and the extension cord that runs out here. And yeah, I know I'm not an electrician and this is not up to code, but I really don't care. It works for me. I've done it for years, and it's just redneck ingenuity. Anyway, here's your tubing. It comes under the ground here along with the extension cord. My daughter's dug me a trench, and that trench goes all the way out here, and we haven't got it filled all the way in, and she hadn't even finished the trench yet. But you can see I've got the wire, and the tubing comes out here to the coop. I'll drill the hole inside here, and it just comes inside, and all I've done is I've run it up over, and yeah, it's not up to code. I don't need any electricians or anybody else telling me it's not up to code, but I don't care. It works. Anyway, got the electricity coming up over here, and then basically what I've got is and I'm running out of time here, aren't I? I've got the electricity coming up here. It's spliced into an electrical cord. Alright, girls. These girls are making all kinds of racket. Anyway, it comes up. I've got this bug light, which serves two purposes. During the summertime, it does help keep the bugs down to a minimum, but I like it because my chickens are free range, and it kills the bugs, drops them to the floor. Chickens go nuts. They love it. But anyway, the point of this video is this white tubing that you see here. It's running along here. Comes up, and it comes down this cable that I've got attached to the ceiling here. And it comes down, and it comes into, now this is your typical waterer that you can buy at any co-op, and it's just a chicken or poultry feeder or waterer, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, what I've done is I've come in with this tubing, and I drilled a small hole just big enough for this tubing, and then I've put some caulk around it to kind of seal that hole up. And then over here on the other side, this little deal here is where you store, if you see that little black lid down there. Right now it's closed off because I'm still waiting on it to dry. But this is where you store that little black lid. And so what I've done is, you can see I drilled a little tiny hole in there, so that when I'm turning the water on, and I've got a little another on-off valve right here. When I turn this on, it allows me to fill this water can, and this little hole allows the air to escape so that it doesn't, I can't think of the word. Anyway, it keeps it from, I guess, exploding this. I don't know what you'd really consider it. Anyway, what happens is once this water is full, then I'll take the lid off of here, put it back on here, which will seal this up and keep the air from escaping. And that's the whole philosophy behind these waterers, is you fill them up, and once this tray is full, the water stops coming out. Where's it at? There it is. The water stops coming out, and it only comes out when, you know, the tray gets to a certain level. So with this hole in it, that obviously if I opened up this valve right now, the water's just going to flood out, and it would just flood the coop. Anyway, that's just a quick update on this. And of course, here's the coop, and we have a noisy girl. I think she's getting ready to lay. She starts acting like this about the time of day whenever she's ready to lay. So as you notice here, we've got these kitty litter boxes, and what I've done, I'll show you that real quick. Man, I'm going to run out of space or time. These are the lids, and what I've done is at the seam where these things normally open, I've cut that seam off, and I put hay in there and everything. And then I use these lids, my daughter and I, we use these lids to they work with a little scraper, and we'll turn that into fertilizer. Anyway, I'm about to run out of time. Looks like my battery's about to die, so we're going to close this video down, and we'll try to do an update later on. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, enjoy, and thank you very much.